How do you get the courage to heal? I'm going to share with you how to summon up that courage to heal from your wounds, whether it be from narcissistic abuse, childhood abuse, violence in a relationship. If you're watching this video, you're ready to take the steps to heal. I'm Carol Rathel, occupational therapist. This channel is about healing with self-love, because self-love is the most important thing to do. When you're ready to heal, you need to consider whether you're ready to let go of some of the addictions that you might have, that you've been using to cover up the pain, to numb you out, or to distract you so you don't have to think about what's happened to you. I'm sure you've heard me say in my other videos, you need to feel to heal. And it's so natural for people to want to avoid feeling, and that's where the addictions or distracting behaviour comes in, because we don't want to feel. I knew that I was on my healing journey the day I decided to let go of my addictions. Now, I almost died because of my addictions, or let's say that they contributed to my state of health. So the universe kind of stepped in and gave me an almighty kick up the bum and said it's time to heal. You might experience an event like that. That was the moment that I knew that I had to heal or destroy myself further. It was what we call the breaking point. And I chose to heal. I chose life. And I chose to value myself enough to heal. And that's the decision you need to make. When you value yourself, you're taking a step towards loving yourself. It's the first act of self-love. The saying, you know what, I've spent so many years carrying around this pain, fighting this pain, and trying to subdue it. But the pain doesn't go away. It comes back as soon as the drug or drinking, as soon as that distraction wears off. There is the pain again. So I'm asking you, do you value yourself enough to heal? Or do you want to have more years of pain? When I made that decision, I cried and I cried and I cried. Gut-wrenching sobs that came out from my gut, from my heart, all the way down to my toes, it felt like. Because the inner child part of me that was carrying all that pain, all those years, needed to be given voice, needed to express her pain. Find yourself or make yourself a safe space to do that. And here is the crunch, the good news. When you are carrying around unresolved pain, it actually lodges inside your body. It lodges inside your energy fields. We are made up of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. The emotional body is carrying all the pain. So when you start allowing memories to come up, allowing your pain to come up, you release them from your physical body, you release them from your emotional body. Your spiritual body is where your connection with your higher self and source happens. You can bring in, call on your spiritual higher self to help you through this moment. Say, look, this is bigger than me. I speak to the universe and my star family. I say to them, guys, this is bigger than me. I can't do this on my own. please help me, guide me, be with me, help me bring this pain out of me so I can heal. Now that thing you have to feel to heal is while you're feeling your pain, while you're feeling that fear, while you're feeling that gut-wrenching grief, you are shifting it out of your body. Every time you do that, you are shifting it out of you. When you've had a big cry or a big scream, or do something like going for a big walk, or go out to a nature place, and if you can, yell and scream and let out all those words that you need to, then call in your beautiful team of spiritual helpers to help fill those empty spaces that you've made with love. And then, when you've finished releasing, go and find something to do that you love doing. This is the occupational therapy side of the healing process, is when you're engaged doing something you absolutely love to do. My mouth is beginning to get dry and I didn't bring a glass of water. But when you engage in something you love to do, you actually open up through your pineal gland your connection with your soul and source, God, the universe. You're opening up that connection, and that love is coming into you, and it's adding another layer of healing. And then sometime later you begin to notice that, hey, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I like this. I love doing this. And you connect in with your passion. You might need to do these steps over and over and over. I think it took me about 6 weeks of clearing. And I worked with polymer clay. It's plastic clay that you bake. I made quite a few roses and little figures and toadstools. It didn't matter what they turned out like. The process was doing it. The enjoyment was doing it. The healing came with doing it. So you balance those two things out together. You must nurture yourself after you've done some releasing. You might like to go and have a nice soak in a bath. You might like to wrap up in a blanket and read your favourite book. Or you might want to watch your favourite movie. As long as it nurtures you. What nurtures you? What do you love to do that nurtures you? And what hobbies have you got? Or do you want to try that is going to nurture you in the doing? To getting back to the question, how do you find the courage to heal? Hello, kitty. Hang on, come on. Up we come. Up. Angelina's decided to join the video. She says, Mum, you've got to hug me and play with me. And she's right. That is one of my favourite things to do. You find the courage to heal by putting in a plan of doing something you love to do afterwards. So you know you're going to get through it. The pain does pass. The body will only release as much as it can in one session. Just choose your time. Find your safe space. And then have ready your follow-up thing you love to do afterwards. And drink water. After every release, drink some pure water. It helps to flush out all the toxins that come out from those areas of your body that have been holding the pain. Find your courage by valuing yourself enough to heal. And commit to that. I've jumped about a bit in this video because it wasn't scripted. Hey, it's good to be back on camera with you. I will say, when I make those videos and I have the images with them, there is a reason. The images add a dimension to the message I'm giving. And sometimes I bring in the same pictures, like the self-love one, the woman with a hand on her chest and the eyes closed, just loving yourself. That helps you take on the message at a subconscious level. So I'm going to continue to do a mix of videos. Whenever there's a really important message that is so complex I can't do it in front of a camera because I'll forget bits, I'll present it in the picture form, and then I will speak from the heart with you, face to face. Subscribe if you're not already. Please hit that like button. It helps my channel grow, and it helps it reach people who need to hear the message, and share with anyone you know who also is fighting their own healing process, too scared to move forward. I love you so much, and until the next video, I'm sending you love.